got a great story for you. It's called The Meadow's Missing Sparkle. In the heart of the Peaceful Meadow, where fluffy clouds danced and giggling streams babbled, lived a wizard named Glim. Glim wasn't just any wizard. He was a snowball wizard, with a beard made of soft snowflakes, cornflower blue skin, and a staff made of an enchanted icicle. His ice cream castle, which never melted, was usually filled with laughter and the sweet scent of strawberry swirls. But one day, a strange hush fell over the meadow. Even the ice cream castle felt gloomy, its usual sparkle replaced by a dull gray. The playful butterflies stopped their fluttering, and the cheerful birdsong faded. Something was terribly wrong. Glim felt the change acutely. His snowflakes felt heavy, his ice cream scoops lacked their usual zest. "Oh dear," he sighed, his voice as soft as a falling snowflake. "The joy seems to have vanished." Suddenly, a flash of bright green zoomed into the meadow. It was Sprout the space broccoli, the bravest veggie in the galaxy. His dark turquoise cape swirled as he landed. "I sensed a disturbance in the vegetable telepathy network," he boomed, his voice filled with determination. "The meadow is losing its happy vibes." Just then, Angus the adventurer, a fluffy orange explorer with round goggles and a dark green backpack, was packing his bags for his latest expedition. He was known for his adventurous spirit and his lucky leaf hat. He saw the worry on Glim's and Sprout's faces. "What's happened?" he asked, adjusting his goggles. "I was just getting ready to chart the unexplored Candy Canes Mountains." "The joy, Angus, it's gone," Glim explained, his snowflake beard drooping sadly. "The meadow is losing its sparkle." Louis, a young boy who loved learning about the past and was fascinated by kings and queens, who was visiting the meadow with his family, overheard their conversation. He was incredibly curious. What could have taken away all the joy? He wondered aloud, his eyes wide with excitement, ready for a mystery to solve. This reminded him of the tales of bravery he loved. Perhaps there's a secret, a hidden villain. Alice, a young girl visiting the meadow with her family who was often found lost in Wonderland or organizing tea parties, found the situation strangely intriguing. "This is much more interesting than a boring tea party," she declared, twirling her imaginary teacup. "We must find this missing joy." Carlos, a young boy visiting with his family who enjoyed playing football and exploring, was eager to help, not wanting another day of boring activities and loneliness. "I don't want to be bored," he said, already planning his part to help the others. "Let's get to it." And so, the trio, Glim, Sprout, and Angus, embarked on a quest. Using Angus's skills to navigate by the stars, they set off toward the Whispering Woods. The Whispering Woods were rumored to be the place where lost things often went. The path was not easy. First, they had to cross the Gumdrop River. Glim used his ice cream scoops to create a bridge made of delicious strawberry ice cream. Next, they had to climb the licorice vines, which were incredibly slippery. Sprout, using his super strength, helped pull them up, shouting encouragement. Finally, they had to solve the puzzle of the sparkling stones, a riddle only Angus's quick mind could decipher. Angus's answer unlocked a hidden door that was the entrance to the next part of their quest. They journeyed for what felt like hours. Finally, they arrived at a formidable sight, a large, magical door, shimmering with an otherworldly glow. Guarding it was a grumpy cloud, swirling with grumbles and frowns. The cloud was a custodian of negativity, and it seemed the lost joy was trapped behind the door. The cloud rumbled, "You shall not pass. This door is sealed by sorrow and woe." "We must find a way to open it," Sprout declared. "We have to help the meadow." "But how?" Glim wondered. His snowflake beard quivered. "We can't fight a cloud with ice cream?" Angus, ever the resourceful one, had an idea. "Let's try to weaken it," he suggested, "by showing it kindness." "But how?" Sprout asked, confused. "We need to work together," Angus stated. "Glim, can you use your best ice cream magic to soften its mood?" Glim nodded, concentrating on his happiest memories. He imagined the laughter of his friends and the taste of his most delicious ice cream. He started to make an ice cream cone, but suddenly stopped and looked at Sprout. "I've been so sad. I've been focusing on the loss of all the flavors, and forgetting the most important part of ice cream, sharing it with others. "That's it," Sprout shouted. "We need to give the cloud something to laugh about and soften its hard attitude." They tried and tried, but the cloud remained stubbornly grumpy. They remembered the ice cream from Glim's castle. Glim then had an idea. He would make a sundae. He took out his special ice cream scoops, each one a different flavor: strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, and even a secret flavor called Joyful Jamboree. He created a huge ice cream sundae, overflowing with whipped cream, sprinkles, and cherries. Then he offered it to the cloud. The cloud, surprised, grumbled but took a bite. Its face slowly began to change. The grumbles turned into gentle murmurs, and a tiny smile appeared. That's the best ice cream I've ever had," it admitted. Seeing the shared happiness, the cloud began to melt away, its grumpy exterior dissolving into gentle, fluffy white. The door began to shimmer, and with a final, magical pop it swung open. Behind the door was a field of laughter and color. The lost joy had returned, bubbling up from the ground like a rainbow spring. The meadow's sparkle was restored, brighter than ever. The trio returned to the meadow, exhausted but triumphant. They were greeted with cheers and celebrations. The butterflies fluttered, the birds sang, and the ice cream castle was once again filled with laughter. Alice, filled with joy, decided they should have a tea party in the field, filled with games, food, and lots of color. Louis was excited. "We could learn about the quest," he said. "We could study the clues and find out the secret of the missing joy." Carlos started organizing a football game with all the friends he made. He was happy that he would not be alone. Everyone understood that the more joy they shared, the happier everyone became, even the grumpy cloud. Glim realized that sharing his ice cream and his happy heart was the most important ingredient of all, and the others understood how important working together and friendships were. The meadow was never the same. It was better. The end. Let's see what a great listener you are. Can you answer the following question? What did the cloud do after eating the ice cream? Let's see how you did. The answer is, after eating the ice cream, the cloud stopped being grumpy and became fluffy and white. You did a great job. I really enjoyed reading this story to you today. I hope you had fun too.